Hello. Good morning. All right. We're ready to get back into it. We got our cat with us. Briefly, as it may be. She's keeping us company. All right, let's go. Whoa. Chill, chill, chill. Find the first landmark from Arthur's treasure map. Okay. It seemed like it is not that way.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
You can't imagine. It's gotta be downstairs. Oh. That's really handy, having bathrooms in your classroom. Whoa.
I wish I could simply charm my...
Ooh, chest. Lock chest.
I spent all night working.
How did I get here?
Almost fell asleep in class
I
today.
can't jump down.
Though I suppose that's not my magic.
We keep going down, I think. It's gotta be below us, right? Oh, this is definitely part of it.
Rhinoceros.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad...
What the? He's going through it.
Might some kind soul help me?
What you need?
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak. The girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose
really
there are
cool.
a few
She's our
decent
friend.
souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Probably with a broom.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
Jeez.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Okay. Unfortunately, I was kind of in the middle of something.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gob. There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
There is the fountain.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Me too. Another quest.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
The what?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them.
Okay.
I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Sure. How do I look at that map? Challenges? Inventory? Okay, so we found that rhino. We found the dragon, and now we need to go through a door behind the dragon. Over here. Find a painting.
This stairwell looks promising.
I guess we go down. And then we go up.
If anyone needs...
This looks like the portrait from the map. Now where's the treasure?
Why are you talking about it before I even get there? Oh, wait, the quest is pointing me to something else. Here's what I'm looking for, okay. So we got a poem, right?
There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
And now we go up. If we can figure out how. That's locked. How the heck did we get up there then? We go down to go up. Okay. This is interesting. Do I need to move it somewhere? We'll figure that out later. Interesting.
Lumos. Anyone can find a dead person to look at. She's a little light.
Triana Sphinx.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Oh. This is definitely not where I need to go, but it's fun to explore. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay. I'll just come back here later. If I can ever find it again. Pew pew pew. In this game, probably a lot. And I'm not against finding them, but there's a lot of them where you need certain spells to do. So it's probably best to look for them after you get all the spells. Like, you can see there's something back there. You've got to be able to go through this somehow. Oh, you just walk through it.
Lumos. Accio. Levioso!
He looks sus. Yeah, that was kind of basic.
Lumos!
Oh.
Accio! Levioso!
Yeah, I don't have the skills I need to do
Lumos.
whatever's on here. Also just walk through a door again.
Accio! Levioso!
Oh.
Revelio!
Okay, it's definitely something, right?
Accio! Levioso! Lumos!
Which way does the story go from? Where am I supposed to start? They have a baby. They make a rug for the baby. The wolf comes to eat the baby. They decide not to hunt the wolf, and they kill a deer instead. The deer ran away, so start chasing it. And while they were busy hunting a deer, the wolf stole their castle. What a great story.
Accio! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Lumos!
There's probably more secrets in here, but I'll come back when I have more spells. But, excuse me. Are people just casually strolling into the dungeons?
I hadn't met any of my cousins until I came to Hogwarts and found out we were sorted into the same house.
Oh, my mother.
Revelio!
Wish I could afford my own broom from spent witches.
I think I would make an excellent
Those black children are as condescending.
I wish I could spend all day in fun.
Me too.
Do you ever wish?
Let him sing. What the heck? Speaking of which, we should put our new gear on. Ew. This kind of fits Ravenclaw better. I need more hats to choose from. I only have 2. That dragon is breathing. What the heck?
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
You're welcome.
Lumos.
Painting in a dark hall. Just a cat hallway?
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
You got beef, bro? I think he's got beef.
Lumos.
Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421. What lovely stone. Oh, that's class.
Revelio.
In trouble, are we? Speed up to that.
Lumos.
What? Were you guys just talking? Alright, well, I don't see that hallway. I'm going back to my quest. Burn the witch. getting distracted. Just do the quest. Here's a painting. We found it. Now, heck if I remember where this thing was. Where was it? Let's carry on and hope we find it. Oh, apparently not this way.
What have you learned?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round these office might yield anything interesting.
Revelio. Leviosa. Revelio.
I wonder when that new TV show is supposed to come out.
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me.
Well, hopefully it slows down.
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there?
Don't know. How do you get it in there? like that. What if I just smack it a bunch? It'll fly slower, surely, right? Surely. Smack, 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 smack.
Yes. An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
Perhaps she does.
Revelio.
It's locked.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
It's a good thing to say, just don't say it to me. Ha! Are you gonna be streaming? Okay. Let me know when. You're not going back to sleep at all? You're gonna put the Siamese cat for you. Yeah. You can pet all the cats in this game. See? It's a black cat. Oh, it's not a black cat.
If Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster, I think we should have a moon calf in charge.
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant! What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out.
Will do.
I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Ravenclaw house chest.
But I should also not do that. Meow.
This seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
It's hard to tell what's closest to where you're trying to go, because you can't really... zoom in. I guess Professor Fig would be closest to his classroom. Might be a silly mistake, though. Are you here? What's that?
Lumos.
Shinies right now.
Leviosa.
I just slept in your office, man.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me.
Goofies.
I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Yep. You do that. Give me that.
Revelio.
Guys, below me.
had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from the fight.
That's the second time this guy's got beef with me.
Urge defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
See what I mean? Cadaver, man. Wait, what? You don't like Lumos?
Leviosa. I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
What you need?
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Oh. Wow.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
It does seem that way. Take me there.
Reparo. Accio. Leviosa. Lumos.
Yeah, I don't have whatever you need to get in there yet.
Revelio.
Wow.
I think so. We shall see who shows up. I know, Sebastian.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the...
Of course. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Okay.
That's it!
Leviosa.
Nicely done!
Leviosa.
That was something. You'll get it.
Leviosa. Accio.
Excellent form. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be...
I would be, but I gotta win another one.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next...
Why, yes it is. I've got... Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Of course, I'll share my glory.
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
Okay. I'll open it just after this.
Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Yeah.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Gobstones?
Assignment's all finished.
I'm looking for those. Okay.
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
I never go easy. Just a second here. Let's get it.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
Maybe you should. I'm gonna go learn how to set things on fire.
See what Hogwarts looks like.
It's key. Where the did you go up?
try to transform your rabble.
Here you are.
Professor Weasley.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Yes, yes I am.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to...
I finished all of the tasks you gave.
Glad to hear it. Then you
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady.
Revelio.
Good work. Feel free to practice in the classroom before you go.
Incendio.
A few targets for you.
Leviosa. Incendio.
Skills.
It's a close range spell.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Incendio. Incendio.
Can't burn his books.
Ah, there you are.
This is me. Can I light his fireplace? Nope.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
I feel like, yeah. we're gonna go by ourselves, right? Now that I'm thinking about it, let's change the appearance of our gloves. They did not suit. No, we'll just go black.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Perhaps.
Sebastian, there you are. I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Ooh, nice.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Revelio.
Quietly now.
Yeah, go check that out. Definitely wasn't me. Rubber bands.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me?
The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, Here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Okay, I trust you.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
I'm not Peeves. But yes, I am here.
The key.
Good gracious, what a mess!
Where did she go? I'm safe right now. Probably shouldn't be doing this.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
Revelio.
What?
Revelio.
If you're a mortal, you best turn back. Can't you leave us to watch about in peace? Out of here with you!
My bad.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll. Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its
Revelio.
cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
Okay, I won't let her see me. Except if she does. She might.
Should be in the clear. No need for us to be skulking about. Silent as a grave.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? You have nothing that can help Anne.
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully
Oh my
cryptic.
ghost. She's in the next room, right?
Revelio.
It's just not leaving. Maybe I'm supposed to get caught.
Revelio.
Let me go. Oh, is she upstairs?
Revelio.
Movies.
We must remain.
Revelio.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
I don't like that guy.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search.
Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Reparo. Revelio.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. Revelio.
That's it.
Probably have to fight in here, so let's put on our best gear.
Where might this lead?
Let's find out. Wherever it is, it looks nice. Oh. Yeah.
Revelio.
Chest. With no hit. I'm waiting for a new hit. Can't use it.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
Oh, there's new ones coming. Yeah, I see you, bro. That one's timed. How do we go get that?
Levioso. Incendio.
Does hitting this change that at all?
Revelio.
So how do we get that?
Reparo. Lumos.
Jeez, that was tight.
This must be the way forward, but to where? Revelio.
I don't know, there's a side chamber.
Protego!
What's this?
Revelio.
Gotta jump for it.
Revelio. Lumos.
I can't make that jump, right? Maybe if I sprint? Yeah.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Oh. Shoot that. Wow, that looks so nice. Wish I had robes that suited it. Maybe I do. Eventually we will. It's a really nice height. A lot of fighting.
Revelio. Revelio.
It is a book after all.
It's the Book of Dark Arts. Avada Kedavra.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor McCaw.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
So yes.
Incendio!
What's this? Who you be?
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Okay. Sounds easy enough.
I'm going to have to use that. Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Just that one.
Accio.
I don't think I've been up here yet. Any bookies up here? Oh, I saw one over there.
Everyone falls off their to get back on. Hours of Quidditch being cancelled. Bet she's fuming. Why do we even have flying if Professor Black cancelled Quidditch?
Oh.
Lumos.
Someone with books overlooking a picture of a dude shushing me.
Revelio. Lumos.
Next one's gotta be downstairs somewhere. Restricted section?
Lumos.
I guess it's not down here. I'll go back upstairs. Oh. Where did it go? I saw a book, I'm not crazy. I saw it.
Revelio.
Where could it be? Take a moment to look upstairs, then we'll just go downstairs again. I don't know where it is. Hashtag not my job.
Professor Black was terrible before he decided to cancel.
Revelio. Accio.
Saw a book. Might be her book. Where does it fly to? Was there? Have to wait for it to come back. There it is.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Got your books back, homie.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
I wouldn't bother yourself about that.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox. It's inconceivable.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after. Incendio!
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Incendio!
Incendio. What's my next quest? No clue.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
It's probably not smart to go outside of the castle. I can't move. Thank you. Yeah, sorry.
Professor Fig and Weasley.
Go to herbology first. Maybe I'll get a new spell.
Have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Ew, what are these robes I'm wearing? Actually, I like these ones. I need to go to Hogsmeade. I need to sell stuff. Let's go to herbology real quick.
Oh.
This place looks nice.
she growing Punja's onion again?
Ooh. She's very bright and colorful.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
With a personality to match.
Hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Careful with my code, please. Oh. Hey. You silly.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Get.
The best time to plant a seed is last season.
Did you know that you can use them? I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the Dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
Okay, where's the table though?
I'm convinced that behind her rather stodgy exterior.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion. As you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
How long does it take to grow?
Now remember,
10
a
minutes.
wand is not a trowel.
I will not be waiting 10 minutes.
Hello. Saw you on your
Hi.
way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
Okay, now leave.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Thank you.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
How?
Look at that. Oh, chomperman. Mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants, too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we, probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves. I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pot. Only cost me my...
never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
He knows more than he's letting on about.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Professor Sharp said that...
My parents considered keeping me home
Free
from school
stuff.
this year after
I'm
the
always
rumors
down.
of...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather, as you'll...
Yeah, sure.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Sure thing.
Remember, potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Here's the flopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurance potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished. My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Should you chop the Diddley or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Dragon Duck! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
That's a cool potion, I guess.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be point from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own.
I brewed an Endurance potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
What's my next quest? Meet with Nanny. Okay. Let's go to Hogsmeade. Let's sell stuff first.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
Maybe better. I'm here to sell stuff.
Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. I hope to see you again.
You might.
What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Farewell. Oh, we're here. Let's go to Thomas Gross.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for.
I want that. I can't afford it. I get a chopping station and a material refiner. Well, I can't afford both yet. Let's start with this, I guess.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
You give me all your money.
Flippendo might seem like
I can't fly yet, so maybe it's quicker if I go from Hogwarts.
Revelio. Revelio.
Pick up all the pumpkins.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not... Revelio!
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon! How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here? Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Yes.
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid. Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
That's weird. Northeast.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is. I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
This is one of the cool parts of this game, where people send you on quests. You can choose to just keep stuff.
Hello, Grace.
Or blackmail them.
I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
how incredible. Did you find the astrolabe?
See, I did, and it's yours for a price. Or I did, and I'm keeping it. Or you could just be nice and give it back.
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Thank you. Wait, this person was under attack or something.
They must have come this
I
way.
went swimming instead.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be sick.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Never have come in.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Got a fancy outfit.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
I need to pee. I will be right back. Okay, we're back. Got our kitty cat.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
What's wrong, kitty cat?
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Yeah, I'm dead.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by
Revelio. This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here. Stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now? Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sing.
It's the third one, right?
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Too slow. Also, I should be going from this way.
Incendio.
Dear, how beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallow Sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Revelio.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk.
No thanks, bro. I'm busy.
About it.
Revelio. Revelio.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old one-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Is this at Hogwarts? No, but it's closer to Hogwarts.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls.
Then let's go check.
Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? I'd best keep looking. Accio! I recognize those handles. Here's a welcome surprise. No statues here. This'll do nicely. Empty. Nothing. Accio!
Am I missing one? Oh, there's more up there.
I'd best keep looking.
I think I gotta pull up.
Revelio. Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher.
True.
Levioso!
How do I get over there? Oh.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Accio! No statues here. I'll take that, thank you. Nothing. Here's a welcome surprise. This'll do nicely. I'd best keep looking. No statues here. Nothing.
You good, bro? Joe.
What's happening?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't, really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
Revelio.
Is there a place I can get a haircut here? Probably here. Yes. Let's go find out.
Ah, hello. And how would one like to be styled today?
Hello.
Oh, come in. Come in. Well, I'm sure I've no need to introduce myself. They used to call me Snelly. Oh, Snelly, why aren't you studying to be an aura? But I showed them. They're stuck in the dust at the ministry, and I'm here thriving. Absolutely thriving. But look at you.
Empty, though.
Look at you. I can certainly see why you paid me a visit. Looking for a change, are we?
Yes.
Why not, I say? What sort of change?
Some are going for that muggle with consumption, sort of death becomes me allure. But you won't find poisons here. No need for chloride of lime or ammonia when you have magic. Why don't you spend a moment choosing how you'd like to look? You can change your hair too if you'd like.
That's what I'm here for.
What services do you offer?
What is it you might be interested in?
New hair. I like a ponytail. Braids, whatever it is. Can't really see it though. Okay, so I'm thinking either this. That's possible. This. Or this. What do you think? The one with the braid? Okay. Should I change the color at all? Oh, black, yeah. I'm thinking black. But there's also red. Black. I should put our eyebrow color to black too. I'm digging it. We're buying it.
You take care now, and I shall hope to see you soon.
I hope to see you soon too, homie.
Revelio.
So look outside. And go steal your chest. Alright, let's get that book. Alright, this is a good place to save. Thank you for watching, everybody. I will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m.-ish Eastern. Maybe stream later, not sure yet, but for now, that's all there is. So if I don't see you again, have a good night, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow.